I'd be lying if I said y'all ain't got me back on my shit again. Still hated by many men. Always kept a long nose like a pelican. I don't party unless a nigga sneak a weapon in. My junior high school days, that racer felt like a chopper. I'm on the block, nigga, more than Serge Ibaka. R.I.P. to Mike Jack, death to the doctor. I'm in the crib with the Tommy looking for Proctor. Menace in the hood like O-Dog. Guns out the window, them neighbors yelling out O-Lord. The last nigga came through trippy, he got whacked though. Cap the bullet hit his forehead and blew his cap off. You was lacking, I was active. You wasn't with me in the gym when it was practice. You wasn't letting hammers fly when it was static. Crack baby pops cheated through marriage. Y'all still waiting on Obama trying to make change. These niggas been telling way before that 6ix9ine thing. Before these niggas lay me down, I raised the crime rate. Boy, I get to squeezing like I'm walking through a pack train. Say what you want, just don't never speak on the fan name. And I was rarely outside when they used to gangbang. Like Birdman told y'all, put respect on my name. Hit a nigga from the rooftop, put respect on my aim. Bragging cause you keep some shooters with you. I keep a shooter that will shoot a nigga that is with you. Born the same year, Mike hit the league. I can turn a dime bag into a Christmas tree. You get knocked with that stuff, shit, I'm doing 3. You say if I get locked, it's death penalty. Shit, the work got shipped, it came from overseas. Drug B, I get love from the B's and C's. Hand on the wheel, other hand on the steel. She mad cause I'm one step away from the bills. My neck is on chill, I'm respected for real. My gunner is filled with dope, crack, and ecstasy pills. Little bitches walk around, shit itching for bills. Money good, but I'm starving for meals. I need a crib in the hills with a fly mommy straight from Brazil. Neck good, it didn't give you the chills. I played the corner with grills, had the whole strip popping for real. College dropout, cause school wasn't paying the bill. One of these niggas try to cheat check me. You can't cheat check a G. You ain't Bill. Picture one of these niggas try to cheat check me. You can't cheat check a G. You ain't Bill. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4. Get the rock, chop the rock, nigga, this is pure. You want it, I got it, cop it. I'm a hustler, I need it, it's worth it, it's volume. You a customer. Picture one of these niggas try to cheat check. You can't cheat check a G. You ain't Bill. Picture one of these niggas try to cheat check. You can't cheat check a G. You ain't Bill. Nigga.
Chill. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Words with POODAY and
PLAGA.
Sometimes you
and you
and you
and you
and you
and you.
Yeah.
You already know that
What's
was
going
that
on, man?
time right there.
That definitely
Shout out
was.
Paper. You already know what
That
it is.
paper time called G-Check, man. Look out for Paper, man.
Yeah, that's coming soon.
Man, that shit was
That's
rough.
that's off his new joint coming out, man. Check
That shit was rough, man.
But in the meantime, go
G'd
check
up.
that growth. Paper time.
You already know what it is, man. Word, man. So,
We got a special guest in the house.
oh, for sure. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and
gentlemen. We have the one and only Natifah Cox, founder and choreographer of Everything Brooklyn.
Everything Brooklyn.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thank you for coming out tonight. You want
At Becky's
introduce
dance
yourself?
program. Don't forget that. Becky's dance program. Do not forget that.
Don't forget it.
Yeah, man. What's up, though? What's happening,
Follow
man?
me, guys. Follow me on Instagram at Everything Brooklyn. INC. Spell all the words out. Yes. Big up POODAY and PLAGA. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for
already
coming
know.
out.
Cheers.
We appreciate you coming out.
Cheers.
Shalom.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
More life.
More
Peace and
life.
blessings.
Peace and blessings.
Yeah, man.
So-
a lot of shenanigans happened,
Shenanigans,
man. Since the last time we've been on the air. A lot of shenanigans, man.
Shenanigans.
Who shot Ghost? We're going to get into that later, you know what I'm saying? We definitely going to get into that
Who
later.
shot punk
Is he
ass
dead
Ghost?
or alive?
I mean, hey,
I don't know.
yo, somebody, you said it earlier.
At this point, he
there's a
ratted
lot
so
of ghosts
much,
in
who
real life.
cares?
So,
I did say that.
You know, that's big. That's going to be the transition when we talk about it. You think? But yeah, what's that score in the game too? I got to look that up real quick and find out the score in that game real quick. That Dallas and my G man. Let
Yeah,
me
somebody
know.
drop us a link or something. Let us know what's going on.
But yo, what's up with all these dudes with these lord acts where they pulling out the
lewd acts?
Yeah, they pulling out they little peckers everywhere nowadays and shit on the train and the train station. Like, what's going on with that, man?
It's a lot of sexual predators roaming the streets.
This shit is sick, man. Niggas gotta stop. That shit is not cool. Stop. Cut it out.
Yeah, it's a lot of that going on now. A lot of sexual predators, sex trafficking.
Listen, I couldn't imagine being on a train and a man take out his penis or try to rub it on me.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine, especially if it was real tight in the morning and everybody in each other's face. I don't know what I would do.
it happens to a lot of people regularly. Right. Yeah, people.
That's why people don't want to be touched on the train.
That's why I don't like
don't touch me. Do
right.
not touch me. Don't even look at me a little
drive
bit.
Because the train is whack.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Trust me. Somebody talked to me about the train the other day. I was like, what?
Train.
I feel bad. I feel a little, different.
Train
Life is different.
Yeah. Train is crazy.
But as far as the lewd acts, it's a lot of them out here doing it because they kind of close a lot of those places where those people used to go with those mental illness. So a lot of these people are out on the streets and they off their meds and they just doing what they got to do with no supervision.
Mental illness is a big thing.
Yeah, so
we have to recognize that within the community.
A lot of those guys committing those acts, they just don't have it all up there, so they just out here doing
chemical imbalance, trauma. People go through stuff to where they can't function in society anymore. That's real. Mm-hmm. And if we can identify them and get those people off the streets, as opposed to kind of just targeting men who are, trying to make some money.
Yeah.
To feed his kids.
But on that note, it definitely is crazy out here, though, with the sexual predators. A friend of mine's actually today had an experience where somebody tried to snatch her child like a block away from school. So, it's kind of crazy. Good thing that her son is okay. Shout out to her if you're watching. You already know what it is, but
that's a fact. That shit is crazy
out here. Yeah, today. Like,
listen, there's war. There's war. So, what?
Like, and it's so crazy.
Kids be wilding though. They be running around and stuff. Like, it's very hard sometimes.
I mean, kids want to be free.
They do want to be free. And listen,
that's why you gotta keep an eye on them kids.
Yeah, but as a mom, listen, I got 3, and the other day I was only out with 1, and I was like, stay here. They kidnapping kids, selling organs. But of course, she's 4. She don't get that. She's still doing her. Yeah. And I remember I used to do it too. Yeah. I used to hide inside the racks, but it's not safe, It's
just not safe out here for the children.
Yeah, it ain't.
People as far as that go, those
the trafficking is crazy though. Yeah, the money, the people that benefit.
The dude? Damn, man. Fuck.
The trafficking is real. No, it's so crazy that we speaking of. This definitely was not where we was going with it, but it just happened. That's how authentic shit is. But I definitely watched the movie this week, and it was about trafficking, and the shit was just so crazy. Because people be sending their kids off to schools and these churches and third parties and have to get them there. And that was basically the movie. Like, long story short, they sent the kids off to go to a school. And there was someone in the middle who stopped all that, and she brought them to the sex traffickers immediately, and she got paid. And they never seen their kids again until the end of the movie because they happened to get away by the grace of God, with
so many movies about that. So many but I was watching CNN today, and they talk about, so much is going on with the White House. But with Trump, with all those parents and kids that got separated, that happened recently. But we knew about that, and it's like, why these parents and kids are not together? How are you gonna find
can't call this
them
guy's
ever
name
again?
That's affiliated with him that got caught up in
There's so many of them. The one who killed himself in jail, quote unquote.
Yes,
quote unquote killed himself when there's nothing to kill yourself in there with. The security guard was a different guy.
He was about to talk. I can't call his name right now, but he was about to talk on all that. He was the ringleader of it. He ran with Trump. Trump likes young girls. Like, they participate in this.
Of
sport.
course,
it's a sport for them. This is
what's
real.
She name? She was once a young girl.
Yeah, man. He even had inappropriate talks with his daughter. Like, so
yeah, kind of
he's definitely
crazy.
A part of that. And I can't call that guy's name, man, who got killed in jail, but he definitely was the ringleader of it. He was going to talk. That's why he died, because that is a big business. It's real. you know, they are kidnapping kids, putting them in sex trafficking. You know, basically
that's a fact.
And that's
taking organs,
all that.
Yeah.
All
Strong
that,
black
everything.
men beware. You know what I'm saying? They coming for you. You
so
eating,
keep
going
an
to the
extra
gym and
eye
all
on
of
your
that
kids.
stuff.
If you got your kids got phones,
and the women too.
put trackers on your
Yes.
kids' phones. Make sure you track your kids' phone. Everything. Do everything you can to keep an eye on your kid. Because nowadays they definitely it's going down at the highest rate than ever.
Yep. If you don't believe, look it up.
Look it up, man.
Look it up. It's serious out here, man.
It's serious with the kids. You got if the president is involved with it, because he is. That was his man. That was his people's. What you think he does? If he like young girls, where you think he get them from? His man that run the business, right? Correct? Yeah, but you know everybody you know is just sitting back talking about what he doing as far as politics. That's why I don't get into politics.
No, politics is important. You got to get into it. I think that is where we fall off as a nation. No, for real.
The
We
reason why I
lacking
don't get into
representation.
politics
We
is
have no
because
representation.
The game of politics is not.
It's a game,
it's
exactly. So if you could play any other game and win and come up on top,
But when
you
the
can
game
play
is
that
fixed,
game
you
as
can
well.
never win. When the house is designed to win at a casino,
Is that true?
Yes.
You believe that?
Yes, the house will let you win some.
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so
They'll
the
let some
house
people-
will let you win
like,
some.
You know,
Epstein.
yeah,
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey.
But there's a lot of comments
Jeffrey
coming up.
Epstein.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
we're gonna get to the
Epstein.
comments.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
But that was some real shit. He had the whole sex trafficking thing going, and you know he was in jail for that, and he was ready to talk and blow it up.
Yeah, because it's a link. It's all
it's a
like,
big link, and that was one of his guys.
listen,
Man.
they eating off
So
of
that
all
shit
kind
is
of.
real, man. It's real. It's very
Take
real.
care. Pray before you leave the house, guys. Seriously, pray with your kids.
Keep
Say
an
them
extra eye on your
affirmations.
kids.
Yes, and yourself,
There's some
because
real sick
News 12
individuals.
said an older lady was missing today too. They snatching up under 14 and over 35.
Yeah, it's not a game.
They going with preference because that's what that is. It's like you could buy your preference.
seniors.
Yeah, whatever you want in that market, you can buy it. So that's what it is. They get whatever they can. You know what they what the you know what they
the
want.
whole black market. Man.
Just like cars,
Yeah,
you know, it's like
supply
I
and
can get you the
demand.
Lexus.
Yeah. Oh, you want the young boy with the
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah, they like boys too. They don't just like
And
women.
animals, like it goes on and on and
It
on.
goes
But
on and
let's
on.
stay focused. Let's get back on track, guys. What was the plan?
Right. We're on track. We're on track.
Okay.
We're on track. So, okay, cool. That was intense. But we're back,
Yes,
man.
it's
We're
a
back.
little
We're back.
like
We're back.
creepy,
We're back.
you know.
Yeah, man,
Bang,
it's
bang, 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 bang.
reality.
You know what I'm saying? But it's real though. So we're back to this, reality. Touch on all
Everybody
different
talking
type of
about
things that's
president
going on
every
out here. You feel me? But yes, the founder of Everything Brooklyn. Let's tell us about Everything Brooklyn.
Everything Brooklyn. I am Everything Brooklyn. Born and raised in Brooklyn. Parents from the Caribbean, but I'm also classically trained in dance. So imagine growing up, winning dance competitions, and then you start doing hip hop dancing, winning competitions in different neighborhoods. And then before you know it, you get a dance scholarship and you're doing ballet. And you're trying to find a beat in classical music. And I struggled. You know, so that's Everything Brooklyn. Very diverse. Brooklyn itself, you take the train, you take the bus. It's very diverse, as you know.
So where you at in Brooklyn? Where you from in Brooklyn?
Definitely represent Flatbush all day.
Okay.
But I definitely, I reside, Canarsie, Pop Friggin' Smoke, and all of the little young boys and them, But Brownsville, Bed-Stuy, Bushwick, big up the whole of Brooklyn, everybody that's doing what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. Take care of yourself.
Shout out.
Right. So what made you go into that type of dance?
Oh my gosh, dance saved my life. Dance saved my life from the streets of Newkirk.
Right,
Kirkside.
right. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Like as a female,
That Kirkside.
how long you think you've been dancing for? Like if you had to
Definitely
put it,
over 18 years. I'm like totally 37 years old.
Okay. Get the age up. That's what's up. Hey.
That's okay.
That's what's up.
Experience. So what was the question?
How long you been dancing for?
I've
Like,
been dancing since I was like 12 years old, kind of professionally, like my first tour.
not professionally.
Okay. Since like my mother said she was getting contractions when she was doing the freak dance back in the days, you know, that old school dance. So I came out kind of dancing, you know.
Right.
If that's the question.
Like just dancing. How long you can remember you dancing, and then when did you started going into professionally?
I mean,
like getting into your wings. And what type of competitions when you was young that you was involved in?
Okay, 12 years old, definitely Flatbush, Flatbush. So junior high school. His crack right now is.
And so you selling crazy. Yeah.
Hey. No, you felt that breeze. Stop playing. Back to my little interview.
Whoa. Yeah. Shit live, man. Let's go.
Okay, so again, dance saved my life. You know, hashtag that all day. Started doing competitions. 12 years old, that's 6th grade. You know, we didn't really have no place to rehearse. We didn't have no studio. Wasn't really taking no dance classes. This is dancing in front of the mirror, the dressing room, you know, the dressing table, sharing the space. Video music box was where we learned. I kind of learned how to bruck up a little bit, you know. But Shorty's Out of Control was the name of my first dance group that I was a part of. And then I went on to doing like African dance at Restoration Plaza on Fulton. And we got a chance to go to Grenada. Did a little tour in Grenada and Carriacou. And me and my sister was a part of that. And it was amazing. It was amazing. Fast forward high school, my teacher is, I don't know where she was from, but I'm thinking she was a native of the land because she did flamenco dance. And she encouraged me to go for a scholarship. And I thought I was going to be working in cookies downtown Brooklyn, you know, like doing retail. I had no idea I was going to go to Cali, you know, 18 years old, fresh, you know, ready, young, willing, and able. And, you know, ended up with a scholarship in dance, you know, performed, doing all kind of artistic, avant-garde, you know, pieces. And that's why fast forward 2019 it's very important that I, you know, support my nation, you know. And I'm so proud to say that I'm part of a new dance company called Afro Afrique, and they focus around Afro beats. And 2 weeks ago I performed for the African Music Awards. And that was amazing. I definitely felt old. I'm never gonna front. I'm not gonna hold you.
Where are they located?
I felt old. We definitely rehearse at Ripley Greer's. The founder, Judith, she's amazing. We danced together with a dance hall theater many years ago, and it's important that you take your time, I think. But when you find your way, you will, you know. And I want to congratulate you guys for coming together and doing this podcast, because I know it's been something that has been in the air for many years. Definitely. And sometimes things just take time. And I give thanks, you know, for the time that I take to do certain things, so that when you do it, you know, you're focused and you're on point. You know, and this Saturday, next performance, I have another performance this Saturday at Terminal 5.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yes.
Busy.
Follow me. Everything Brooklyn, INC.
Everything Brooklyn, INC.
Yes.
Let them know. So let me get into a little bit of your experience that you just spoke about, as far as you your teacher basically seeing something in you, and you actually taking that leap of faith that you actually, that's a whole nother coast.
Listen, I was a rebel.
As a woman, like as a female or just an individual, like let the youngest know, because sometimes you made a move where you didn't have any friends. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be a culture shock. You're from the East, you're going to the West, you don't know anyone like that. You understand what I'm saying? But you decided to do it. So, like, speak to the importance of, like, really going out there and taking that leap of faith and believing in yourself also.
Believing in myself, but that teacher, Miss Simpson, wherever you are, it was only 2 of us out of the whole class that she really pushed and really encouraged, and she took us on auditions. We went to Pace, we went to NYU, we went to all these different auditions, and that really pushed me. I was a rebel. I drove that lady crazy. She used to tell me, "Oh, you're not gonna do the show. you're not gonna do the show, because I thought I was cute. I knew all the moves. I was it. Like, you're not gonna do the show without me. Peace. Like, I'll be in the audience.
Like, you need me.
Like, I'm gonna support you guys on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still here. And my mom would always make me apologize. That teacher took the time when I would mess up. She took the time to call my mom, and I think that's very important. Sometimes teachers get tired and they don't call the parents. You know. And my mom, she made me go to the school and apologize. And I think me being able to make acknowledgments when I was wrong helped me later on in life. I was able to kind of recognize, even though my underarms was sweating or I just was feeling nervous and just afraid of saying, you know, I was wrong and I'm sorry and I do want to do the show and this means the world to me, you know?
Right.
So definitely make an acknowledgement and understanding when you're wrong so that you could grow.
That's,
for the kids, for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's excellent. That's excellent advice. Also, you worked in the schools with kids, also, right?
Definitely worked in the schools as a teaching artist and a vendor. Just recently, I bumped into a 9th grader who I used to teach, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, Mr. Tifa, I miss you so much. I'm in 9th grade now, and everything is so different." And she just showed so much appreciation. And one thing a principal, Mr. Hughes, out of East New York, told me was, you may not be able to reach the whole group, but just in case, just if you reach one student, you have, you know, reached a milestone. So I give thanks for all the students' lives that I've touched. And they will never forget me, you know what I'm saying? Because my mouth is big and I'll be in their face when they don't want to dance, or, you know, they might be smelly and I got to tell them on the low to go spray some body spray. You know, as a dance teacher, it wasn't just all about dance. It was definitely about hygiene and discipline. A lot of kids don't have the tools that they may need. You know, I'm going to say this, and I love my people, but we are slacking, we are lacking. You know, teachers start at home. You can't expect kids to come to school and the teachers to do all the work.
That's the truth.
Right. And that was good.
I used to have a container with 4 drawers that had sanitary napkins, deodorant, baby wipes, scrunchies, body spray, nail polish remover, because toes and nails be looking crazy. Don't have your 13, 12, 11-year-old girl out here looking wow.
Right, I hear you.
If you going to the nail salon,
take her to the nail salon.
But she ain't even got to go to the nail salon. Go and buy the things. Growing up, we used to do our own nails. Why you going? You don't have to spend your money. Stop spending your money in other places. You know what I'm saying? Keep that money at home. Like, you can do the job yourself. Like, my be looking cute. I support sometimes, but I really don't. Maybe twice a year.
Right. So let me ask you something. You, as a mom having 3 kids, and
gosh.
also, I mean, you put it out there, and also you working in the schools, right? How big is supporting your children?
It is so big.
Speak about that.
Supporting my kids is, oh my gosh. Let me readjust. No, supporting my kids is very big. I have 3, ages 4, 8, and 9. And, you know, pickup is a whole job. Not to mention just getting them out the house by 7:20 in the morning. Bedtime is crucial, because reading, bath time, and dinner time is where we all, you know, congregate. And you only have like 2 to 3 hours to kind of get all these things done. And with having 3 kids, everybody wants their me time. Everybody needs attention. And I think as a parent, it's very important to give that time, even if it's 10 minutes. Sometimes when we driving from the school, one kid will talk to me. One kid will talk to me from the school to the house, which is only 4 blocks. Then when we get in, another kid will talk to me while we're taking off our shoes, taking off our jackets right before dinner. Then another one will be kind of conversing with me. So it's not only that they're talking to me, I'm letting everyone else know, don't talk to me right now. I'm focusing on this child right now. And then it's your time. And then it's your time. So I'm just real big on, you know, balancing things out, you know, definitely discipline, you know, time out. You know, little licks here and there, and a long conversation, you know, and depending on the severity, you might get all 3. But I realized in those moments of taking care of my kids that my purpose in life is to teach other people's kids how to dance.
How to dance.
Which will also encourage them to perform, and which gives them confidence and focus and flexibility and all these great characteristics that they can take on to any field.
So, question: what ages do you have your students from, and how do they enroll? How do people enroll?
Okay, I definitely started dancing or teaching at a Saturday dance program in East New York at IS 292 on Vermont between Pitkin and Belmont. The name of the dance program is New Wave, and they take kids. Once your child is potty trained, they can come.
Okay.
Again, that's every Saturday. I teach African dance, West African, and I'm also doing a Caribbean praise dance. Amen.
And that's at the same location. Okay, say that
That's
location
Saturdays.
again. Saturdays.
That's Saturdays. The name of the program is called New Wave, and the address is 301 Vermont Street between Pitkin and Belmont. That's East New York, but follow me, everything Brooklyn, INC, and I post
Make
the
sure
flyers
you follow
up.
her. She posts
Yes,
the
I also do
flyers
my
up.
yoga classes as
that's what I
well.
was gonna
Inhale
get
and
into.
exhale.
Yeah. No, I just wanted everybody that if you have a child and
Yes.
you're interested in
Yes,
learning some
come.
African arts,
Yes.
come holla at Latifah, man.
Yes.
That's what's
the
up.
program that I'm actually working
Yeah.
with, it's been a while since I taught at a Saturday program and after school. I took a break. But, when you realize your purpose, even if you take a break off, it's okay to jump back in and reassess yourself and, do it the right way. The organization that I do my yoga classes at is called East Flatbush Village. Big up Monique. She definitely was running for office, and that's why I was encouraging you with the whole politics, because on a community level, the only way for you to really make a change is if you start being able to allocate some funds. You know what I'm saying? You need to get some bread so that you could give some to me and give some back to the studio space that we're in right now, so the certain programs can continue. But East Flatbush Village is amazing. They're located in East Flatbush on Farragut between Albany and 42nd. And I do yoga, breathing, and meditation classes there Mondays and Fridays.
Mondays and Fridays.
7:30
7:30
to about 8:45, 9-ish. I tend to talk to my clients after. So even if we end at, 8:30, we'll stretch until 9. We just kind of circling up, because women and men, they don't really get a chance to kind of just chill, relax with feeling like nowhere to go and nowhere to be,
So
Quiet
that's that
the
kind
mind.
of feeling you get.
Yeah, like
with your
quieting the
class.
mind. Yes, I
Okay.
am the nourisher of the universe, and the universe nourishes me. So we have to learn, with everything going on in the world with the sex trafficking and, taking care of your kids and your job and your side hustle and your family. And, you have to be able to just shut everything out.
That's the truth.
How has yoga helped you in your life?
Bop, bop, bop. Give thanks for yoga.
How
Give
has
thanks for yoga.
because
Oh my God. Namaste.
You know why? Because I see that.
Come on, y'all want to do some yoga? Where y'all yoga mans at?
Listen,
Let's go. Y'all
I
ready?
see that. The reason why I asked that, because I see that
I've
everyone,
been drinking Jameson.
everyone that does yoga, they love it. It's like once they start yoga, they never stop.
No.
So I
Why
just want to know.
stop?
I'm
Feeling
just
good.
saying,
People get addicted
I
to like
meditate,
jogging.
but I don't do yoga.
So it's yoga, breathing, and meditation. When you do those three things together, because you're talking about the mind, body, and soul. Yoga is an exercise. Some people think it's a religion, but it's solely an exercise, and it's been around for over 5,000 years. The language is called Sanskrit.
Okay.
And it can be done with a mat or without a mat, in the bushes or, on the bed. Sometimes I don't feel like going on the floor. There's also chair yoga. For older people who can't get on the floor. If you have older parents, I encourage you, put on a little 5-minute video for them, make them loosen up, lubricate the muscles and the joints and stuff like that. But yoga has tremendously helped my life. I started yoga in college back in 2000. And not only did we do yoga, we did Pilates, which is an expensive type of exercise. It has like a machine with, strings and rubber bands, and you work your core muscles to the max. But yoga, I always fall asleep in class. A true yogi knows how to relax, when to relax. Like, don't tell me I gotta put my leg up and put my leg down if I'm shot. I'm gonna just lay here. And when you're in like an expensive class, they have like the blankets where you could kind of like snuggle up and like rest. Mm-hmm. That's really what it's about. It's about resting, but you're also doing these challenging poses to where the first time you do it, you may be trembling or out of breath, but once you use your inhale and exhale, the challenging poses become simple. And then you get to tone up, you know, and also be flexible. So, you know, when you're in a bedroom and stuff, you can go on good. It's a kid's show, right?
Yeah, no. It's not a kid's show. It's definitely not a kid's.
Oh, not a kid's show.
You know, if they are,
cheers.
You know, hey,
for sports, stretch for sports. Yoga was good for sports.
Definitely good for sports. Definitely good for athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Athletes definitely do yoga. Yeah, that's perfect. And so you enjoy which one do you enjoy the best, the yoga or the African dance?
I mean, honestly, I am a modern dancer. Okay, so I'm everything Brooklyn, so I got you on the modern dance, the ballet, the African, the hip hop. You know, I'm trying to get my little Afro beats together soon. You know, I'll be able to, you know, teach that. But choreography, I mean, that's a big thing. A lot of dance schools and dance programs don't teach kids how to create their own dances, and that instills a lot of confidence when you're able to say, oh, I did that, that's my step. You know what I'm saying? I used to beg my teacher, you know, Miss Demaraki. I still remember her name, and I'm bad with her names. I used to bully my junior high school dance teacher to make me make up my own dances or make the whole class. Nobody didn't even know I was doing this on the side. Like, you need to make us do our own dances. Like, come on, next show. Like, she got so sick of me. She was like, all right, like, y'all could do your own thing. That's your section. That's your section in the mirror. Everybody had their own section. I had my little 3 crew. You know, but dance saved my life from the streets. It's a lot of temptation out there with drugs, alcohol, boys. You know, it was a lot, you know. Thank God I never started boosting. You know, who knows where I would have ended up, because I just had some kind of focus. I give thanks. Oh, my gosh.
And dance.
Right. Dance focus is very important. Yeah. That's why, you know.
I was scared of my mom, though. I was scared of her. She didn't really beat us a lot. She only really shared licks when we fought. And
we fought each other.
When we fought each other.
Okay.
When we fought each other. If we fought anybody else, it was like, okay, I understand. Okay, she deserved that. You know.
Right.
But when we fought inside the home, it was like a problem. You know. Anybody hit you, hit them back. That was first grade. Anybody hit you, hit them back. You know. So.
All right, that's what's up. That's what it is. Cue up that Shakur for us real quick. We're gonna get into that Shakur real quick, and then we're gonna switch gears.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everything Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
POODAY and PLAGA. What?
Yo, what's going
every
on?
Monday.
Facebook Live, we see y'all at S.STREET Media. You already know what it is. Let me give a quick rundown right now while PLAGA get this tune up the song. You already know what it is, man. Man, shout out, man. Rock this monster birthday today, man. So all y'all monsters out there, all y'all monsters, man, shout them out, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Mr. All Day, Paper Time, we see you. Spicy Sugar, we see you. You already know, man. Man, this shit is crazy, man. Straight Gas Radio, shit. That's them guys is doing their thing, man. 5 year.
No R&B though.
Why?
No R&B.
What's up with the love? No, I don't like that.
Media.
I don't like that.
You already know.
That's not okay.
Check out
because I love my R&B. I've been on my R&B vibe. Give thanks for Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, you know, everybody, Brownstone, Silk. Come on, we need some more love. Back in the days, thugs used to love. Like, y'all need some love. Come on. Don't discriminate. Don't do that. That's not nice.
They just want to keep it all hip hop.
Why?
You know, they just want
the hip hop culture, but the beats. A lot of the. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking.
R&B is.
But a lot of the beats came from soul music.
Okay,
you know, R&B soul music.
Everybody's trying to sing and everything right now too much.
This is a melody. Your bitches have thought I got evidence, put dick in the mouth like it's medicine. I'm with the chose, I'm a veteran. These bullets melt you like peppermints. You wanna meet the woo? Heavy artillery, send you with woo whack. Watch who you speaking to. Still with the apes, we're wearing the blue mask. They know I keep the K. I used to be with K. Niggas acting like they get it. See, I'm a sleeping K. They tryna check on my structure. I'm F1, next busy nigga. Like Arthur, I came with a buster. I can make 'em run, Ricky nigga. Don't being nice to niggas. Don't even like these niggas. Don't know the reason I hype these niggas. I'm nothing like these niggas. I'm in a 9, smoking and never wake up. Shit feel like I'm in a movie. I got a 9, shooting me, never wake up. Boogie Platoon is goofy. She wanna meet Olay. We wanna meet the face. Keep a lawyer for the gang. We never seen the case. We never leave a trace. You better say your grace. Make sure your sneakers lace. None of these people safe. Rail shooting nigga Teflon. Brody always keep a weapon. With the chose or the ex-cons. Only gangsters in my section. Kill Jock, turn me to a demon. Mood change like a fucking season. Catch an eye from a fucking leaking. Keep 5'9" like a fucking bleeding. I'm in the race, I'm in the rape. Niggas is food, they on the plate. I'm eating good, nigga that steak. We up the dope, you up the shake. Baby, welcome to the party. I gotta owe you a lay in it. Tell my niggas T-body. We in the midget, come stay in it. 6 shots, hit cops, this real hip-hop, Hit fly, 6 shots, spot jumping, shit hot, Bum bitches ain't fly, your shit 10 spot, Been blocks, Mitsubishi niggas out of TikTok, Started the wave, y'all riding, nigga. Don't make me sick or you hiding, niggas. Y'all know the gang, we ain't stopping, nigga. Heard it was please, you was copping, nigga. I'm going crazy, nigga. I feel like a baby, nigga. Like I'm with the locs, I keep it 2-2. It's more than it's all black. Like I'm with the folks, bitch, I'm a thot. Give me lit, bitch, take a shot. I'm my dick, I'm with the gang. And the VIP, she let me bust on the lip. Shout out my 8 niggas on my stone niggas. And some of my hats too, If I burn a nigga, then it's permanent. Bullets came with a tattoo, If I swear a nigga, then it's murder nigga on his head like shampoo, If I beat a nigga, she gon' eat a nigga like she studying taboo. Gang, gang, gang. Oh, if I beat a nigga, she gon' eat a nigga like she studying taboo. Gang, 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 nigga. F1. Olé. Niggas already not be rockin', niggas not be coming, nigga. Shakur. Brooklyn. Gang, 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 gang.
Share, we back.
Yeah.
We back.
Shout out Best Style, that's that little Shakur freestyle. Meet the Olay.
All the way. Yeah.
Shout out Lil Shakur, Best Style. You already know what it is. Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
You already know, man.
Everything
and yo, man,
Brooklyn
shout out to
the
Vandal Hour, man. That's where everything started from, man. S.STREET Media, man. The Vandal Hour, man. Check them out, man. 283 Liberty, man. The 5-year anniversary
coming up, yeah. 5-year anniversary.
Check that out, man.
Make sure you pop out if you know, you fuck with Vandals. Vandal,
shout out Mathematics.
Graffiti is an element of hip hop. If you did not know,
Lord of the Fly.
Yeah,
Lord of the Fly. Check out Lord of the Fly.
Yeah, man.
You already know.
Definitely.
Check them out. WB. Check out all the WB gear.
Yeah,
check
I
out
love
the
your
WB.
shirt, by the way.
Like
Can
WB.
we show the camera that?
I mean,
yeah,
y'all should see right now. He got a nice little sweater on right now. The
Yes,
WB Projects. You already know. Got to shout him out. You already know. You know what I mean? But
yeah, you got some hot shit to talk about.
Nah, who shot Ghost? What's up?
Tariq.
Like, what? Tariq?
The sister, Angela's sister.
Angela's sister, she ain't pulling no triggers.
Nah, but the cop was
She ain't
tight.
pulling no
He
triggers.
was
She
ready.
soft.
I thought he was gonna kill
She
himself
soft.
though.
She's so.
She looked a little enraged.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
might-
saying? She was enraged.
She might shoot in the air, but she ain't shooting gold.
Wait, listen.
Whoever shot him from the top. They was
Right,
in the
so
room.
they-
Who knows how to
Who
get
would
to the
have
back?
sense exactly?
Tariq or Tasha. Nobody
It
else.
has to- I
knows
think-
how
Or
to get
Tommy.
you back. Or
That's
Tommy.
it.
One of those three.
I don't know if Tommy got there in town. He was probably high.
Yeah,
he took
Dre
a lot of
was-
coke.
Dre just
before
got
he-
out of jail.
That nigga Tommy was
Little
speed
rat
walking.
back to that.
Oh, word. My
Tommy
bad.
was speed walking.
I got my side effects messed up with that.
He was fucking speed walking. He wasn't playing. Tommy's the only one that ain't snitch. Like you said, Plaga. Wait.
Nah, but Tommy set him up to get killed.
Yeah, not to go to jail.
Oh yeah, okay. He didn't
To
snitch.
get killed and go to jail.
I'm saying he would never snitch. He will kill you. You know, why am I snitching on you when I could just take you out?
Yeah, that's what the
Nah,
game
that
is.
shit is my guilty pleasure though. Power or day. Like I wish it came on every day. Like, and that's it. That's it. 50. Where 50 at? That's it. No more.
Nah,
like no more until.
He said it's 5 more episodes.
Oh, it's 5 more. Yeah. But then that's it.
They got like a winter recess.
Yeah, they're coming back in January.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was getting a little anxiety.
Some shit like that.
So
we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
5 episodes.
You already know. But when did you keep giving the benefit of the doubt? There was a lot of benefit of doubt in that, in Power. A lot of people in Power looked over a lot of things. So a lot of things. Look,
right?
People snitch on that. Like Tommy looked over a lot of things with Ghost. After he found out what Ghost did, he still overlooked it. You feel me?
They was brothers,
right? And that's what I'm saying.
If you hear him tell the story with Kanan in the dream sequence.
So listen to what I'm saying, because I want to get off of Power and I want to get into real life. Mm-hmm. That the benefit of the doubt, when you have a relationship with someone, it could be a relationship with a significant other, or it could be a family relationship. When the benefit of doubt should be used, and when is enough is enough. You understand what I'm saying?
And on that note, as far as that goes, you only get for me,
yeah,
I
for
feel
you,
like
what you
only get the benefit of the doubt one time. And after that, it's like, it's whether I choose to deal with it or not, because the benefit of the doubt is only if I never knew how you operated before. You feel me? I don't know how you operate, so I give you the benefit of the doubt that you're going to be loyal, or you're going to make sure everything is okay, whatever the situation is. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that first time. But once you prove me wrong the first time, there's no benefit of the doubt after that. It's some people is playing stupidity.
So I'm happy you said that. So if you know a stand-up guy or a stand-up person and they snitched the first time, do you give them?
Hell no.
All right.
Nah, wait.
Listen,
all right.
What? Nigga, you out.
All right then.
One strike, you're out on that.
All right then. So when do you use the benefit of the doubt?
You use the benefit of the doubt when you're dealing with something that you maybe could get over. Maybe you can get over with. Maybe you can live with it. Something that you can live with.
Because people be with people. Like, all right. I could be like, people be involved with people, so they can be like, okay, look. All right, my significant other did that. All right, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, right? But maybe
I'm gonna stick it out.
Yeah, maybe you yourself know better, and you're like
on the inside,
right? But you gave the benefit of the doubt. Nah. When in relationships you stop giving the benefit of the doubt, like when is the benefit of the doubt not the benefit of the doubt? Because that like in our inbox we had got that question posed to us, and they wanted us to talk about that. They wanted us to talk about that this episode. Okay. Like, when do you stop giving the benefit of the doubt, or what is the benefit of the doubt for you in a relationship?
Let me tell you something.
As I
ash here, God, let me sit up straight. Let's inhale and exhale. Yes, do a few deep breaths in. I mean, for me, honestly, in my experience, I have given the benefit of the doubt. Being in a relationship for over, 10 years, just like 1 year over 10 years, and I guess being a female also, that plays a big part in it. I have given the benefit of the doubt, and I may continue to give the benefit of the doubt because we do still have 3 children together. And even though I may doubt certain things, I'm still going to humble myself down and make myself available mentally and spiritually. But that shit can be draining as well. And as a woman, it will stop. You may not get no warning when the benefit of the doubt is going to stop.
Okay.
You may not know, but you may not know because a lot of times men don't listen to the signs. They don't hear when their woman is saying, yo, please don't cook fish. I don't like fish. or I don't like chicken, or I don't like Jameson. Stop buying me Jameson. You keep friggin' buying me Jameson. I'm telling you, I don't like the Jameson. Get me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, with me, I'm very transparent. But, you know, when I'm being transparent and you're not being receptive, communication will kind of like, it will die, you know? So the benefit of the doubt, it will run its course. I can't really say the time because I feel like I went too long with the benefit of the doubt type vibe. You know what I'm saying? But I give thanks for the experiences. I went in with a clean heart. You know what I'm saying? I try my best. Okay.
Yeah. Listen. So let me ask you both
something. She tried her best.
Yeah, I
heard it.
Block is stupid. Yeah, block is stupid.
Yeah, Chief.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah, Chief. She tried, Chief. Chiefington, she tried.
No, for real, because after a while, you're going to start blacking out. And now I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt anymore. It's blackout city for everything moving.
Everything moving.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I don't want to get salad dressing. You know, like for no reasons. It's unfortunate.
The whole situation is uncomfortable. Everything is like,
everything's 100.
It's 100.
Benefit of the doubt, but I think also in friendships as well. Yeah, you know, it's like, for me, honestly, you were saying one strike. I'm a little bit of 3-strike you're out.
3-strike out.
I'm a 3-strike you're out, girl.
It depends on the. Be honest, and that goes. I can agree on that too, because I would say that what goes on a relationship with the person. Like certain people only get one strike.
Yeah, once you know who you're dealing with, somebody showing you.
For the most part, you get one strike.
Yeah, but you see how you just.
We gotta have history. We have to have
right?
history for you to get one strike.
You see how you dealt. You say you dealt with man shit.
In other words,
and we have a lot of female watchers too. So do you feel that females put up more because they're married or because they have kids than if
I
they
can't
didn't?
speak for all females because I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm different. You know.
But do you think that kids, because me from the outside looking in, I think that kids sometimes, me knowing a lot of different people, I think that kids sometimes keeps a man there as much as it keeps a female there.
Depending
sometimes
on the
when
people.
shit is dead. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
Unfortunately, listen, growing up,
that's not no benefit of the doubt. That's what I said. That shit been over, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
The benefit of the doubt been over from the first time, my G. On both behalves. I mean, on the woman's behalf and the man. They can say, we can all say whatever we want. They all been off the benefit of the doubt. Now it's whether I love you, depending on whether it's worth it or not. Like, then you take a chance. Because you know that person is already capable of that action, baby. Because the benefit of the doubt is out the window. They already committed the act.
I'm happy you said that. I'm happy you said that. Take a chance. You know that. So
taking a chance.
So when you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
And after
now you're taking a chance.
Let me ask you something,
and it's your time that you invested with that.
Let me ask you something, Plaga. That was nice that you said. Yeah. So when you're in a relationship with someone or whatever, you give them the benefit of the doubt, and then you said what? After that is
taking a chance.
You're taking a chance, right?
You know,
you are taking a chance because of your feelings, your emotions, your energy. It's
if
like
you decide to move on after that, you're taking a chance,
right?
Because they already capable of the action that you already.
I just feel that was some real shit you said because most people never even really look at it like that. Like you really have to say it to yourself. I'm taking a chance.
Taking a chance.
From this point on, if I know how this individual is,
I gave you the benefit.
Listen, I'm about to cry. I'm about to start crying. Where's the Kleenex?
Don't cry.
Boo hoo. Boo hoo. Boo hoo.
Fubu, for us by us.
Yes, for us by us.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is honestly, give thanks for the experiences. You know what I'm saying? You have to live in the moment, and even though your shit may not be 100 or 100%, you just learn all that you can learn within that, so that when you move on, if you decide to move on, you know where you went wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you can make the next thing, better, greater. Yeah,
no, that's true. But the benefit of the doubt with the subject is, it's all about the investment that you have with that too. Because once you pass the benefit of the doubt, what else is there? It's like do you trust that person or not? Are you gonna take another chance or not? Because
women do forgive more than men. Men
That's
cannot forgive.
Talk about it.
Women do forgive more than men.
Yes,
That's the
we
truth.
do. Like marks on the friggin' wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross it out. And next one, cross that out. You know what I'm saying? And
Women are way
is
more
like,
forgiving.
Yes, dudes is there's no forgive. It's very rare. You know, and even if they do forgive, the relationship will be tainted forever and ever.
So do you think when a man forgives a woman should just be out because the relationship would never be the same? Do you think so? That's the advice?
Keep it pushing. Yes, because he's always going to look at you like a smut bag at the end of the day. It don't make no sense.
I don't think that's true. I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I kind of do.
Look, my man was nodding the whole time.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You know why? Because I've seen dudes that
First Brooklyn was
have
just.
I mean, because we know.
No, not as a smut bag. Not as because I'm just going.
Not as a smut bag specifically. Not as a smut bag.
No, like,
she's right.
But the chips fall.
To an extent, she's definitely correct.
Yes, let the chips fall where they may. You know,
it depends on the circumstances of things, and that all depends because a lot of shit happen under different circumstances. But there are situations where men step
aggravate the situation.
Yeah, no, they aggravate, but nah, fuck it. They step up and they charge that to the game because if you got
which man 50, is that? Okay.
You got there
are
guys
like that that know that they've been doing that. You know, they made mistakes too.
You're right.
So they be like, you know what?
They don't hold it to you.
I'm human.
If you keep playing games like that, of course it's not gonna.
Yeah.
Because they like, all right, I gave you more than the benefit of the motherfucking doubt. Because the benefit of the doubt
was... Or just take an inhale.
Plaga about to go off right now.
I felt the intensity.
I gave you the motherfucking benefit of the doubt. Now I'm going to get you.
Nah. Give more than that.
I'm listening. Go ahead, man.
No. You give more than that when you decide to say, all right, I'm going to accept it. Same thing as they do. Because it's different for men. No matter what women say, and we can talk about that right now because you're a female. It's different for women and men when they cheat. So it's if a man decides and be, that's rare. It's not like it's a lot of percentage, a high percentage of men that do that. Most men can't handle a woman cheating, period. They don't even want their woman to go out. It's a done deal. They don't want their woman with no man friends. Your woman can't go to the corner store. She can't go hang out with her homegirls. She can't do nothing without you, Chief.
Right.
And, that's a breed out there. But there are men that are understanding of the cycle, which shit what goes around comes back to fuck around.
Right.
So
karma.
It's all about investments too. And it don't necessarily have to be, it could be children involved or it could be other things involved. Love too. It could be the children.
Love is the biggest factor.
It's the biggest factor because at the end of the day, if he don't love you, he definitely ain't staying.
At the beginning.
Yeah, if he don't love, a man don't love a woman, he definitely not staying around after she cheated. For sure.
Oh yeah, after she cheated?
Yeah. For sure. When she cheated,
listen, I do believe though that men, just like how women have intuition, men have intuition. We can't think that only women have intuition and women be feeling when a man is cheating. Men also have dreams or that gut feeling or, vision, or their boy might just say something that make them think something. And,
Men have gut feelings.
And intuition.
Human nature.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in tune with someone.
Nah, we all have it.
Yes,
we all have it.
Especially when you're in tune with somebody.
That's a misconception.
We all have it. Women's is just more intense and heightened.
The thing is, men are on
bear
some.
Children, so they're
dudes
heightened.
be on some,
That's how I feel.
If a female don't have the facts, don't come to me and don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. I have to say that is.
Yeah.
That what? If females say what?
Damn, where you went?
She said what? That if they don't have what? The facts?
If a female doesn't have the facts, is what she said. If a female doesn't have the facts, men don't pay attention to it.
To the vibe.
To the vibe. Like if you don't have, you can't pull up facts. Like yeah.
Like I felt like you was, doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah. But I don't think any human is going to answer that question correctly. Who's gonna say, yeah, I was out last night doing my ones and twos?
I don't know.
Exactly. That shit got quiet than a motherfucker.
Crickets.
Nobody is like, yeah, that was me.
I'm gonna come home and be like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you was out with that bitch last night? Yeah.
No, but I think one major thing that a family friend told me, an older man, my mom friend, he was like, one of the things that takes the excitement out of cheating for him is when his woman said, and I'm totally giving away a secret right now. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, listen close. You know, what his wife would do, she would say, oh, have a good time, you know, bring me back a doggy bag. Because she knew what was going on. So for her, it was like, have fun, be safe. And for him, it was like the excitement was gone. So then he didn't want to go no more and hang out because she knew for a fact, and she wasn't tripping. She was like, go ahead, you know, bring me back a doggy bag. And it just killed the vibe for him.
Weak. Yeah, it kind of made him feel like,
Look at this
why
one.
I'm treating her like that. That's
yeah,
what it made him feel like. Cause
I can't be doing that. It's like, this is crazy. Yeah, no,
that's.
But that could go either way. You playing around. She playing with fire like that.
Yeah.
It depends on the girl. Yeah, because she's like, okay,
I wish I could see myself.
She's like, okay, bring me a doggy bag.
Facebook.
Bring me a doggy bag, and a nigga might be like, she really don't give a fuck. So you got to be careful on who you playing with and how you play.
No, and you know what though?
Same thing with guys with.
But it may not
female.
be a game. It may be real. It may be.
No, it's real. The game is
use
real.
a condom.
No, listen.
When you go.
Ain't nothing fake about the game. The game is real.
There are women that are like that too.
Listen, it's 20 to 1. It's 20 women to every one man. You can't be out there and
I thought it
think
was 11 to 1. Now it's 20.
No, maybe it's 11. Yeah. But in your mind, you might as well think 20. Because bitches be doubling up. You know what I'm saying? Those are the girls eating McDonald's and Chinese food every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's 20 to 1.
20 to 1. You can't be out here thinking that your man or a female is not in your man face at the job, at the corner store, while he driving, bitches is making eye contact, winking and shit, pulling up slow. They, you know what I'm saying? Singing, real seductive. So, yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, do you have any advice?
For
I will say not just regular people, single black women.
Oh my gosh, single black women.
Children trying to, move on with their lives. And a lot of single black women have that problem. They say they have that problem finding a man.
That's bullshit. Man. I know a lot of good men. I don't know where them bitches is at. If you don't have no good men in your life, that's on you. You know, you really need to assess the things that you're talking about, the places that you're going, the things that you're doing. You know, you have to change your circle. I think change is constant. The weather changes every day. Sometimes I change every day. Sometimes I might feel ugly. Sometimes I might feel real pretty. And you need to change your circle if you're not finding the man of your dreams.
You heard it from a woman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true. That's definitely. I mean,
on the back end.
They heard it from a woman.
That's true.
You didn't hear it from me.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to ask her that because
we've
been having that conversation with a lot of friends of ours, a lot of people who tune into the show. They talk about that. Like a lot of women are single. They have good jobs. They go to school.
But the thing is this: you gotta play the game. This a fucking game. Niggas is out here playing games, so you gotta play the fucking game, ladies.
Oh shit!
And what game is
that? Tune in. Well, how much more minutes we got? One more minute. And follow me. Everything Brooklyn INC. Big up.
Yep.
Big up. Words with Plaga and
Tell them they can find your classes on.
Thank you for coming out.
You already know, man.
Go check up page.
Yeah, Facebook Live. We see y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. S.STREET Media.
We're going to have her back up here.
Yes, inhale and exhale.
Yeah.
You understand me? Y'all understand me? You feel me?
2019, 2020 going to be a great year. Y'all manifest it.
Why would it be a bad year? You know what I'm saying? We got to make it happen. You feel me?
Yep. We're going to get into this joint, man, though. We want to thank Natifa for coming out.
Yes, big up y'all. Part 2. Part 2 coming up, yeah. Part 2 coming up. Everything Brooklyn, INC, Dance Saved My Life. From the streets. You know, teach your kids, man. Teach them the right way. The right way.
That's a fact.
You got to, man. You got to.
That's why we need some R&B on here, some love. We need some Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm saying? Love in the house. You know, because there's so much going on.
Right here, we're gonna get.
Oh my God, is that Kunta? Wow. I have a cousin named Kunta who passed away. That's interesting. That his name is there on the wall.
Don't need no memories. Thank you for coming out, Latifah.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes,
Peace
you already
and
know, man.
blessings.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in, man. Check us out the full episode on S.STREETmedia.info, man. Check us out,
Yeah, go click that link and check on that.
Check it and check out the whole entire episode, man. Yeah, dig.
Share it.
Peace.
It's the king. If you tell me you love me, don't try to take this shit from me. Don't try to act like you wasn't on me before I was something. Don't lie like I ain't mean nothing to you, baby, in the discussion. You was all I had, it was you and me. Back when I believed you would never leave. If you tell me you love me, don't try to take this shit from me. Don't try to act like you wasn't on me before I was something. You look in the trash, it's a wedding ring. It's just certain things I would never need. Had to put a bag over everything. For what used to be, don't need memories. When we was cuffing, we never thought we was rushing. Long nights, kissing and touching. Don't ever feel like you wasn't shaking when I had you coming. I was loving you way more than many. I had only one child, you had plenty. Wasn't giving two fucks, shit that's spending. I was fucking you good off the Henny. I was fucking you good off the Henny. Still got about 3 rounds in me. Don't know why you don't get me. Late nights when I'm alone and you're not here, that's when it hits me. Don't know why you keep your pride so high, you can't say you miss. When you in love, just to walk it out. Link up, just to talk it out. But make no mistakes, I would knock you out for the same girl that this song about. I was loving you, but I can't deal. I don't know if I'm ever gonna heal. Only thing I regret, you ain't tell me through text that I'm foolish and your love could kill for real. If you tell me you love me, don't try to take this shit from me. Don't try to act like you wasn't on me before I was something. Don't lie like I ain't mean nothing to you, baby, in the discussion. You was all I had, it was you and me. Back when I believed you would never leave. If you tell me you love me, don't try to take this shit from me. Don't try to act like you wasn't on me before I was something. You look in the trash, it's a wedding ring. It's just certain things I would never need. Had to put a bag over everything for what used to be. Don't need memories. Don't try to tell me you love me, then turn around, you don't want me. I gave you a ring after everything. Only ring I got when you want money. Girl, you ain't making it easy. Acting like you don't need me. Nothing to talk about, you wanna talk it out. Cause you see me on TV. Don't try to tell me what happened. Girl, I'm smiling cause you're waxing. We made a movie inside the jacuzzi, but girl, I swear I wasn't acting. I let you hold in a bust down. Got me looking like what now? I call your phone up, hit a voicemail. Got me feeling so dumbfound. Ain't tryna lie like I'm perfect. Swear I don't feel like it's worth it. Tell me you love me, then tell me you hate me. I swear that you do this on purpose. Don't try to act like I'm tweaking. I was with you every weekend. Yeah, still feel like I'm alone, even when someone's home. If you tell me you love me, don't try to take that shit from me. Don't try to act like you wasn't on me before I was something. Don't lie like I ain't mean nothing to you, baby, in the discussion. You was all I had, it was you and me. Back when I believed you would never leave. If you tell me you love me, don't try to take that shit from me. Don't try to act like you wasn't on me before I was something. You look in the trash, it's a wedding ring. It's just certain things I would never need. Had to put a bag over everything. But what used to be, don't need memories.